Super Dave here with another review. Thundercats, Thundercats, ho! And it's Super Dave here again with another Thundercats Ultimates review by Super 7, and this time it's a villain, of course. And what would a forest and a planet be without some hunters? It's December here in 2025 right now, and I hear hunters hunting deer. I hear gunshots, scares my little dog, and it is hunting time. Well, even on Third Earth, there were hunters, but not just any hunters. I heard recently of some hunters that kill shark just for the fins. The shark fin is a delicacy or something like that. And you know, some hunting is just evil. Well, this particular, like elephants for the elephant tusks, evil, you know. And so, there are some hunters that are just evil, and this is one, and we've been excited about getting him, and his name is Safari Joe. That's right. Safari Joe is in the house. It's one of the fan favorites that we've been expecting and looking forward to in this line with Thundercats. He was a villain to the Thundercats once they came to Third Earth, and he hunted them. And there he is in all of his evil glory. But let's go ahead and take a look at his bio. You can pause that and read it now if you'd like to. But yes, we're going to break open this Thundercats Ultimates Safari Joe right now and go over here at Third Earth, where some of the other villains are already hanging out to welcome him. And the first thing we're going to take a look at is Safari Joe's accessories. Now, Safari Joe does not come with any extra hands. He just comes with one set of hands. He has a vertically hinged weapon holding hands in his right and a horizontal hinge open palm style hand in his left. He does, however, come with a robot friend named Mule. And I'm really surprised that they packed an actual kind of technically extra action figure in with another action figure as greedy as Super 7 is. Now, I'm not saying that because I'm not one that just hates on Super 7 about everything, but I have to give them the reward for being most greedy. I mean, even Mattel gave us Wile E. Kit and Wile E. Cat together, and I have a feeling they would have done the same with Snarf and Snarfer. But that's just me. But we actually get two action figures here, in a sense. And we get three head sculpts. We get this nice head sculpt with a monocle there, with just kind of a stoic, plain look with that impressive mustache. And then he comes with more of a smiling face with monocle, showing a little bit of teeth there. Plain face with a little bit of a smile with the impressive mustache. And then if you got the super pack, the head pack, by purchasing this whole wave, you did get a third bonus head, only if you got the super pack. And this one is like him talking or laughing or shouting or, you know, whatever you want to imagine there, with, again, the impressive mustache and monocle. He's looking very nice, like he stepped right out of the Rankin Bass cartoon. Him and Mule do. But he also comes with a really nice, like, fire-blowing, I don't know if you call it a flamethrower, or it could be a machine gun, or it could be whatever you really wanted to pretend. But this part is removable here. It does come out, and you have a nice handheld device there, almost like a Gatling gun looking into it, with a nice piece at the end that allows you to plug in this translucent fire effect. So that is really neat. And I was about to forget, because I did holster it, he also comes with a nice little knife that can go right inside of his holster. and it does have a shiny blade and kind of a purple hilt there with a little design at the top there, just a little spot. But yeah, and that will go in that holster that's on his utility belt. Looks like there's some bullets on that and everything. And yes, Mule is articulated, so we'll take a look at that right now as we look at Safari Joe's articulation. And it's time to look at our Safari Joe's articulation, bringing him on in a little closer. He's going to be able to look up slightly. He's going to be able to look down all the way. That's looking nice. He does get excellent pivot. So yeah, his neck movement is excellent. It's going to be the same for all three heads. I've got the bonus head on here right now because I really like that. And I was incorrect. That is a horizontal hinge on that right hand. So I'm sorry about that. There is only horizontal hinges, not any vertical hinges. But that actually works out nice for him to get this pose that we're seeing right here. There is some paint chipping, just trying to get this gun in and out of his hand, which is unfortunate. But going on to the rest of the articulation, he will get 360. He does hit a T-pose, if not a Y-pose. It's better than a T-pose. He does have bicep swivel, which is nice. He has single-jointed elbows that also gets the swivel elbows, which comes in handy for him to hold on to his rifle, Gatling gun, flamethrower, whatever you want it to be. And he's got the little place here. Same on this side, little thing on his chevron straps here kind of thing. He's got a scarf that's molded in, non-removable. Got like that design on his belt. He does have swivel and again horizontal hinges at the hand. He does have the ability to swivel at the waist, and there's I don't know if it's technically a ball joint, but there is a little bit of movement to go forward and back, and I guess side to side a little bit, but very minuscule amount. With this I don't know, jacket that he's wearing, he's not going to be able to do full splits. He does have thigh rotation. He's going to be able to kick up about that much. He's going to bend almost 90 degrees and also have that knee rotation there. He also has boot cut, which is nice. He's going to go full tiptoes. He's going to go up all the way and has excellent rockers at the feet with the peg hole in the bottom. So yes, pretty decent articulation for the Super 7 style body, and pretty typical of what we're used to. All right, moving our mule on in here, the little robotic assistant. He is limited, but he does have some. His head is basically on a peg there, which allows it just to go side to side. And then this train looking part does move up and down like so. There's no movement else on his head. The arms will go a full 360, and they will swivel right here at the top of the arm, but there is no movement other than that. Cannot bend the elbow at all or swivel the hands, elbow, or wrist at all. There's no hinge at the hands, so it's just going to go up and down like that, and then in and out. And same with this side, exactly. He does have the ability to crunch forward that much and to basically sit upright or bend back just slightly. And if we move the hands out of the way, you can pull down this M to reveal a little computer panel, which also has a little bit on the actual lid part, the M part, and some on the inside with yellow and white. And then that will squeeze right back inside there. And there is no tire movement at all. Nothing moves on these treads or inside here. Nothing moves. But it's still got enough, you know, articulation to classify as a little action figure. He can hold Safari Joe's gun, his Gatling gun-looking machine gun thing, or whatever you wanted him to do. He's going to roll around and be able to go with him. Even though there's no rollers on the bottom, it easily slides across a flat surface. All right? And now it is time to do some comparisons. And here's our Safari Joe and Mule next to Quick Pick and Captain Shiner, two other villains that we see in the Thundercats, and they are just looking excellent here together. Looks like they just stepped right out of the Rankin Bass cartoon called Thundercats from 1985 and 86. Looking amazing. Very cartoonesque in their appearance all. And here is our Safari Joe next to Slithe. Mule over here as well. And then we have Mumra the Ever-Living. And here is our Safari Joe next to our Lunatics. They're just looking so impressive and so authentic and so cartoon accurate. It's looking great. Shaping out to be an excellent collection. This wonderful franchise Thundercats. Here's villains at their best. And here is our Safari Joe next to our most accurate, I think, cartoon-like Rankin Bass Lion-O. The lit up eyes Lion-O. We haven't got King Lion-O yet. That's coming down the pike. He looks like he's in that cartoonish look. I mean, I think this Lion-O fits in with these cartoonish type characters and villains better than the, I call it classics, like the 3.0 one I just reviewed. I really believe that this guy looks the best with them. And then as far as Mule, you see him beside Robearbill, and they're looking really good together also. You got two robots. And of course Snarf is sticking in here too. But looking really good. And I do have his lights on. That's why you can see that yellow and red so well. Alright, there you go. And just for fun, to plug in another character that looks very much like a cartoon figure. It's Stargazer from Silverhawks, which is a Rankin Bass cartoon that they released after Thundercats. And it just seems like these two baldies look similar to me. And one has a monocle and one has like a mechanical eye. But just showing you these together as well here. And then here's a Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure. Saber-tooth tiger, I forget his name right now, Kazar, I think. And he is, you might could do some, you know, poses of him hunting Kazar, like a saber-tooth tiger or lion going after him. And what is this? What is this? Seems like Lion-O is curious about who's making the fuss in the trap. Who has Safari Joe trapped in the bag? Let's find out right now. All right, let's see what in the world is going on here. I'm not sure exactly who it is that has been trapped here by Safari Joe, but we're going to take a look and find out. Okay, let's see. Some of you might remember the cartoon, and you may have already guessed. But let's see who it is. She's trapped good. Real good. There she is. It is Cheetara. But it's the Origins Cheetara. Cool. There we have her. It's the Origins Cheetara. Check her out. Isn't that neat? Now this is just a little bit of a bonus, but you can see that the origins, you know, Motu times or crossover with Thundercats female is a little taller than the origins regular cartoon collection Motu. And then of course here's Super 7's Cheetara. And other than height and a prettier face, what do you notice? She's muscular. I mean, look at the legs. She's got obvious muscularity to the legs, the thighs. She's got some obvious muscular arms, triceps, and biceps, and back, and even glutes. So yeah, she's got some muscle tone, even a little bit of abs going on there, and a prettier face, if you will. And we just got nothing like that here. Very little of nothing as far as no muscle tone. Now, yet again, I will say that unlike the classics Lino and classics Panthro, and even the classics style Tigra, something shifted with the Thunder Twins and this Cheetara, of course the new Linos we've been getting, and the Snarf, and all the villains that we've gotten. Instead of detail, we get the cartoon style, and I've been saying that for a while. But here, you know, you still get simplicity, but you still have the muscle tone. Because in the cartoon, Cheetara was muscular. She had muscle tone, her legs, her abs, her arms in most shots. Look at those shoulders. So yeah, I like what they did with Cheetara and the Origins crossover with Motu. Alright, and that's it for Safari Joe. Glad to have him in the collection. Thank you for joining us for this Super Dave review, and see you next time. Here's some photos in the photo gallery. Be blessed.